Hello? Who is there? I'm not expecting anyone right now. Is this an emergency? Oh, it's important. I'll be right there then. Hello, stranger. I'm Tabitha. What's your name? And what is your emergency? Are you sick, wounded, weak? Are you in pain? No? What brings you here then? You need me to brew a potion for you. I suppose I could do that. Lucky for you, I could pause what I was doing. Your interruption is only a minor inconvenience. Have you brought anything to exchange for a potion? Is that so? Let's see what you have. That's too bad. Gold is okay and everything, but I only have so much use for it. This currency doesn't do anything for me if I can't freely go to your town's market to spend it. These rubies are slightly more interesting, but I wonder if there's something a little more practical you have. I'm not interested in your name, your firstborn, or your lifespan. Come to think of it, the best reward I can hope for is your swift departure. Me? Rude. All right then. Be on your way even sooner. My books are patiently waiting for me, and that's not just some metaphor. They know they're open. They want to be read, and they know that instead of doing that, I'm standing out here in my mushroom garden, talking to you. Wait a moment. Is that a silver dagger you have there? No, I'm sure it is. Come closer now. Yes, with a teakwood handle and a goatskin sheath. That would be a welcome addition here. May I see it closer still? Now this is worth my time. May I have it? Yes. Ooh, I will bring you inside. Mind the garden now. The fungus can be a bit territorial. So now, what are you after? A love potion? Oh no, you can't be serious. To ask me to create a love potion is asking me to cross a hard line. You misunderstand. If I cross that line, my books will close and never open for me again. My candles will extinguish and refuse to let me light them. My dog will recoil at my touch and rebuke me. Haven't you done your research? I don't know where to begin correcting you, or if I should even bother. Don't worry, though. You're not beyond help. I'll write down an exercise you can do every couple days or so that will make you a bit easier to love. Come inside and sit down at the table. Mind the dog. Primrose is going to be nearby. That's just a thing we have to accept. She has a mind of her own. It's good that you asked permission. Without reaching out, just put your open hand down to her eye level. Let her look it over and ask her if she wants you to touch her. This is how you should say it. Primrose, would you like me to touch you? Oh, she has decided to lick my hand. Don't let her appearance deceive you. She can have a calming effect. You can try. There's your answer. She's not interested. She can be fickle, though, so... What? You are? Do not look at me with those big yellow eyes like you aren't absolutely aware you're fickle. Where were we? Yes, we're going to find out how to make you more, worthy of love. We'll get some help from the tarot cards. They're a very good judge of character. Here are the cards, which I'll give a good shuffle. While I'm doing this, you should think about this person you intended to give a potion to. It was for a particular person, wasn't it? You weren't just asking for the eventuality that you'll be rejected, right? I have to ask. I can't put anything past anyone, and it helps the reading to know what we're working with. Do you have her in mind? Keep that picture in your mind and use your dominant hand to pick a card out from the deck I have fanned out on the table. Pick the one that feels right to you. You can try choosing one at random. It will have the same effect. Turn it over onto the middle of the table, and you've drawn the Queen of Swords. How do I put this? Would it be an achievement to receive her gaze? Is she someone you've known for a long time? How do you relate to her at the moment? Interesting. This might also mean your own standards for yourself are difficult to achieve. Turn over the next card. The Lovers. However, it is in reverse, meaning inverted. That's a challenge. Is there an obstacle between you and her? Something that's just not working, not as strong as it ought to be? Which reminds me, I don't have any Baron wort. I haven't had that for a while now. Oh, it's hardly worth mentioning. Just came to mind, not saying you need it. Again, pick a card at random and place it on the table. And you found the Magician! Now we're getting somewhere. This can be handy. You are a curious person, are you? Someone who likes puzzles and problems? But you see, it's important that you understand when someone might want a problem solver or not. People, anyone really, can have small hassles they may want to talk about, even though they have their problems managed already. The Magician has a time and a place. Now let's focus on your past for a moment. Picture the first thing that enters your mind and hold on to it. Whatever you're envisioning is influencing you now. Oh, and you've drawn the Five of Cups. I happen to find this one useful when it appears. You'll notice there's a person who's staring at the upturned cups with regret, but they're not seeing the two behind them that are still full. This card could be telling you that you have spent time mourning the loss of one thing at the expense of enjoying what still remains. Are bad memories in center stage for you? If you just searched around, you might find something great. And what about this person you're after? Is something keeping you from being optimistic? I'll admit that now I'm curious what the cards have to say about your present. It's time to be aware of yourself at this moment. When you're feeling strongly in the moment, draw your next card. You've drawn the King of Cups. Only it's inverted. Oh, you're not gonna like this. It could be a warning, and if that is the case, then you would be wise to heed it. There's no coincidence that you came here looking for a love potion, an infatuation potion, and that your hand fell upon a card signaling manipulation. No error, no mistake. If you're overwhelmed by volatile energy, it is best to keep from making important decisions until it has passed. It can be troublesome, I'm aware. What will you decide to do now that you have seen this? Go ahead and choose your next card. This will advise you on your future. The Eight of Coins. No, this is good. See how the person is crafting with close attention to detail? This could be you. It's unclear what it is you're working on, but your mind resonated with this card about attention to detail, pride in one's work, self-discipline, balanced choices. These are all desirable things, by the way. No, not bad at all. That is your near future. So let's see how you're going to accomplish that. This is going to be your power. The Three of Wands. This is about traveling and journey, but in the context of your near future, it's encouraging you to be curious and explore, literally or metaphorically. Our next step is to see what effect this will have on others. And we're still talking about this woman you're pursuing. Keep her in mind along with your near future and your power. Let's see. The Queen of Cups inverted. There seems to be a risk of being codependent with the person you fall in love with. Or maybe it's her with you. That is something to look out for. Otherwise, it means taking care of yourself with modest indulgences. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Think about something you hope for, or summon the feeling of hope. Or you can think of something you're afraid of. Are you ready? Here we are. The Eight of Swords. Most people see this and think it's talking about how trapped they feel like they are. And well, sure, who doesn't feel a little trapped in the monotony and routine? I feel it doesn't give you much information because there's no one this feeling doesn't apply to. So let's dig a little deeper. You're trapped. How does that make you feel? I'm going to guess this is a source of anxiety for you. If your power is exploration, it makes sense that you'd be afraid and made powerless by being trapped. Though I'm not entirely ruling out the possibility you might see this as a hope. Maybe you hope to be trapped and powerless? Oh, your face is so revealing. I honestly wish anything else was as easy to read. Now, we're at the part you've been waiting for, I'm sure. The outcome. This one I will draw. It's largely symbolic as my gift to you. Don't say I never gave you anything. This one feels right. Let's see. The World. Good news. There is some sort of fulfillment in your future. Whether that means you and this woman get married and live happily ever after, I can't tell. But it's a nice way to end the reading. So now that you have that insight, I don't think you're hopeless, and you do not need a love potion. I, however, will put together something to make you a little more... how do I say it? This will help your chances that when someone looks at you, they see a person worthy of love. How's that sound? It's easier said than done. While I'm working on this, do you mind if I'm candid with you? Have you heard that it's safer to be feared than it is to be loved? That's actually true. If your way of being is safe over all other things, then you might end up being feared, not loved. Oh, but you lie. You didn't find me to make a marriage happen. You would have easily found a wedding planner and never met me. Never have the need. But no, you lie. You asked for a love potion. You went to great lengths to find me, a person you were unsure even existed, to do a task you were unsure was possible, because you've exhausted all other means. And you rest your hand on your sword's pommel, but never dream of using it because that would eliminate your only chance. Don't worry, you'll still be dispassionate and abstracted when you need to be, but this will open up your pathways to caring deeply about other people, their wants, their goals. It's going to make it gratifying for you to be generous and gracious without making it addictive, which is a real concern. It's possible to have a brew out of balance with the person it's intended for and do more harm than good. Why, thank you. Not many people tell me they admire my work. I think they're mostly afraid. And a person like me, well, it does seem like it's safer to be feared than admired. Safety for folks like me is a treasure. Well, here's your brew. We'll wait for it to cool a bit, though it's okay to drink it warm. Oh, these will help it go down. Those are just normal cookies. I make things other than potions, you know. Most of the time, I actually make soap in that other cauldron over there. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Oh, right. Yeah, I used the right cauldron for your potion. I think I almost didn't. Oh my. I'll just be cleaning up now. Really, Prim? You're going to pester them for affection now? Now that they have their potion? You can ignore her if you want. Wait, Primrose! Why don't you take a copy of that exercise I was telling them about before? Thank you, dear. You're finished? How do you feel? It's best to take in the effects gradually, and don't make rash decisions. Oh, remember, if you need my help again, and you happen to travel to some faraway place with interesting plants or seeds, they might interest me. Take care now. I don't know how that stranger got their hands on this dagger. But we know who might be delighted to have their property returned to them, don't we, Prim? Yes, we do.